Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This video does not relate to any idol's personal life and all the incidents mentioned are truly fictional. The day finally came. You're walking down the aisle with your brother, and in front on the stage stood your two new relations, husband and son. When you reached the aisle, your brother gave your hand and Jungkook and Jihoon's hand. Always love her. She will love you back double. Jungkook and Jeon pulled you on the stage and you took vows becoming there forever. Now it was time to go when your brother spoke. Tonight Jeon will stay with me, right Jeon? Jeon nodded his head confirming Taeyong's sentence, but Jungkook meddled between. Bunny, you can't sleep without me. How will you manage? Dad, don't worry, I'm not gonna sleep anyways. Me and Tae uncle will have fun tonight. But Mama, don't worry. I will come back early in the morning. Heard what he said? Now leave both of you. Right now you're in the bathroom taking shower. Meanwhile, Jungkook is sitting outside shirtless, fully in the mood of having you tonight, but with your permission. He was sitting on the edge of the bed with his coat hanging on one shoulder while the other revealed his illusion tattoos. The door of the bathroom clicked open with you coming out only in a towel, and when you turned around after closing the door, you flinched, finding Jungkook sitting on the bed, checking you out from top to bottom. You had a sudden acceleration of heartbeat when you saw him crawling out of the bed like a hungry lion whose eyes are fixed on his prey. He slowly took steps towards you without breaking the eye contact, and you took few steps back while holding your towel tightly to chest. You literally panicked when he was 1 inch away, but the next second you felt dumbfounded when he went behind you, picked the body lotion and started applying on his arms. He made you think yourself as a pervert for thinking that way about him. Meanwhile, he stood in front of the mirror with a smirk while thinking, I won't do anything, but I'll make you beg for it. You immediately went in the closet and wore some comfortable nightwear, and in few minutes both you and Jungkook were lying on the bed facing the ceiling with eyes wide open. Why he isn't doing anything? I thought my first night will be memorable. Should I ask him first? I think he's hesitant. But how can I? He'll think of me as a pervert. But if I give a thought to it, do we have love in a relationship? Yes. Do we have care in this relationship? Yes. Do we have respect in this relationship? Yes. Then what is the problem? We can be intimate, right? Several minutes passed by, but they were still not able to fall asleep. They both were back facing each other, so Wyan turned around and slowly laid her arms on Jungkook's waist, hugging him from behind. He also turned to her while supporting his head with elbow digging in the pillow. He was still not wearing anything on top. They both stared at each other, silently reading the sparkling of emotion in each other's eyes. Their faces come very close without their knowledge, and the admiration was turning into desire. You're my first, Jungkook, you whispered slowly when he replied with the same intensity. And you're my last. The next morning, Wyan's sleep broke due to the continuous ringing of her phone, and she stretched her hand to reach the nightstand but couldn't move. She looked down with her sleepy eyes slightly open and saw her man she rode with yesterday sleeping on her. She managed to grab the phone without disturbing him and picked up the call. Her sleep flew away listening the words from other side. She panicked as she heard Taeyong saying that he and Jihoon are standing outside their house. She cut the call immediately and shook Jungkook while shouting, Jungkook, wake up Jungkook. Jihoon is here, wake up. What? He spoke in his deep sleep without waking up, and at last you shouted in his ear, Jungkook, wake up, your son is standing outside. We need to wear clothes. And that's when he stood up from you and came in his sense. He hurriedly wore his boxer and made you wear your clothes. You stood up from the bed and took off the sheets where you both did sinful deeds last night. He brought new one from the cupboard and neatly placed the sheets. After that, you both rushed to the door and opened it, revealing sleepy Taeyong and Jeon. Jeon walked inside the house with half-closed eyes and hugged you. Seems like you both had a lot of fun last night. Yep, you too. He's not being incensed, but your and Jungkook's eyes widened when he said that. However, it was good that Jihoon was sleepy so he didn't heard what Taeyong said. Young, I think you should rest here as well. Driving back in this state is not a good idea. Taeyong hummed and Jungkook led him to the guest room. He came back, picked Jihoon, and all three of you went to your room. He laid Jihoon in the middle of the bed and you both laid on his each side. He snuggled in Jungkook as usual and you hugged him from behind. You and Jungkook again slept with him as you both didn't have enough sleep because of last night. Few days passed by, you were enjoying your married life and motherhood with your new precious people. They were so happy as they never felt this feeling of having someone for their support every time they returned back home. You made their house home for them with your presence. And you brought so much happiness with you like today. You woke up in the early morning and were making breakfast for all three of you while Jungkook was sitting on the dining in front of the kitchen and was reading newspaper. You looked at him with a pout and spoke to yourself. Wow, this man is so anti-romantic. His beautiful newly wedded wife is in front of him and still he's giving importance to that fudging newspaper. He has ruined my kitchen woman's fantasies. While you were sulking for him, your baby rabbit walked in the kitchen with eyes still closed. He has not awakened fully from sleep. He roamed his hands in air searching for you and you held his hand while making the breakfast with other hand. You have gotten used to this habit of roaming in the house with eyes closed as he wished to see your face as first thing in the morning. Sometimes you wake him by kissing and hugging, other time he come to you like today. He hugged your waist and snuggled in you to get more sleep while you smiled and caressed his messy hair with love. Baby, why you woke up so early today? Mama, I forgot to tell one thing last night and suddenly it struck me when I was sleeping. Sorry to not to tell you early. It's okay, Bun. Tell me now. Our parent teachers meet today. What? Jungkook left his newspaper and came in the kitchen. Jihoon, what is this behavior? How can you forget that? How will we manage our schedules at the last moment? Jihoon pouted sadly and again hid his face in you. He angrily looked at Jungkook and spoke. You, mister, don't scold my child. Whatever. Jihoon, come on, get ready fast. I will cancel my first two meetings. Mama won't go. Baby, today we both are very busy. I'll take out some time. Mama is very busy today. Okay. Jihoon sadly said in low voice and went back to his room. He wanted to show the kids in his school that he too have a mom, but again, he have to go with his dad alone. You served the breakfast on table and both Jungkook and Jihoon came after getting ready. You looked at Jihoon. He was looking very gloomy after Jungkook said you can't go. He didn't even eat your handmade food cheerfully like you always do. Why are you eating tantrums in the early morning? Huh? I was craving for something sour. Oh, don't eat too much. It's not good for health. You just hummed, not giving attention to his words. You were focused on Jihoon, who was playing with his food without touching it. Jungkook, my assistant told me that new client is 4 hours late from the scheduled time, so I can attend Jihoon's meeting. Jihoon's eyes lit up by your words and he happily said, Really? Yay! Now I will also go with my mom dad. After that, he excitedly ate his breakfast and Jungkook shook his head as he knew all you said was a lie to not upset Jihoon. But he felt proud on his choice for choosing you, for loving you. He remembered your brother's words. Always love her, she will love you back double. all three of you were having movie marathon on Saturday night where you were laying on the couch in a half-sitting position and Jihoon laid on couch with head on your stomach while Jungkook was back hugging you. There came a cute scene of mother and child and a great for your baby's kiss. You don't know why you were lately having these kinks of getting pampered. Bunny, give mommy kissy. But what you didn't expect that both of them kissed you. Jihoon and you looked at Jungkook weirdly. Dad, mom asked for my kiss, not your. Your mom should have said the particular name from whom she wanted kiss, because there are two bunnies here. It was not my fault. You and Jihoon looked at each other being done with him, but suddenly you stood up and ran to the bathroom holding your mouth. Jungkook and Jihoon looked terrified and ran behind you. Jungkook held your hair and kissed your back as you threw up. You washed your face and now breathed in relief. Ryan, what happened suddenly? We ate healthy food, how come you threw up? It's nothing, Jungkook. No, Dad, Mom is lying. She's not well. I saw her before too. She threw up 2 times while making dinner. Is that so? You threw up so many times and still saying nothing happened. Are you out of your mind, Ryan? Come on, let's go to the doctor. Or should I call doctor here? Yeah, that would be better. No, Jungkook. No, wait. Shut up. I will not compromise with your health. Jungkook, there is no need of doctor. I know the reason why this is happening. You know the reason? That means you're sick. Doctor will give medicines. Let's go. Jihoon and Jungkook both held your hand and started dragging you. No, wait. I'm not sick, guys. Yeah, there's no need of doctor. Yeah, stop. Why are you not listening to me? Jungkook. Oh, I don't want to see doctor, please. Jungkook, I'm pregnant. They both loosened their grip and you huffed for air. Jungkook placed hand on his mouth in shock. Really? Oh my god. I'm gonna be dad again. Yes. You laughed on his reaction as he did a victory dance to make you pregnant in the first month of marriage. While Jihoon's smile dropped the time you said you're pregnant. All the colors on his face faded the time he heard you're having another baby. Jihoon, you're having a brother or sister. Are you happy? He faked a smile while nodding. No. This can't happen. God, why you did that? A baby will come and mom dad will love the baby more and forget me. After all, it will be mama's own baby. No, this can't happen. I've got mother's love with so much difficulties. If this baby comes, then that too will be snatched from me. I don't want this baby. A week passed by, but you are not happy anymore. You see Jihoon being dull from the time you reveal your pregnancy. You can never be happy if Jihoon is sad. So to cheer him up, you brought him to eat ice cream at ice cream parlor. Jihoon, you remember how we came here to eat ice cream? It's almost been 1 year to it. He nodded with a small fake smile and you became sad as well. Soon you both finished the ice cream and came out to cross the road as your car was on the opposite side of the road. You had ice cream in your both hands as you and the baby in you is hungry for it. You leisurely walked while licking your ice cream without caring about the world. Jihoon was just behind you and he too had an ice cream, but it was for Jungkook. He looked up when he saw a car is coming with full speed while honking and the driver was indicating them to step aside. Maybe the car's brake failed, but Jihoon's eyes widened as he saw a car coming in Bunn'z direction and she don't have any idea about it. Jihoon's heartbeat stopped and the ice cream dropped from his hand. He immediately pulled Wine with full strength and the car passed from just beside them. Wine looked up horror-struck as tears left her eyes. She started crying. Mom, are you okay? Baby is fine, right? Mom, tell me. Please don't cry. You hugged Jihoon and cried. Thank God, Jihoon, you saved me on time. Otherwise, I don't know what would have happened. Mama, should I call Dad? No. Let's go home and please don't tell this to your dad. He will be worried. Okay? You both came home and sat on the couch. You were caught off guard when Jeon started sobbing. You came near him and cupped his face. Baby, I'm watching you from few days. You seem very upset. Will you tell mom what is bothering you? All that happened because of me. Huh? Bunny, you had no fault in that. Why are you blaming yourself? Because I was not happy with the news of a new baby. I thought when the baby will arrive, you will only love him and will forget me. My all classmates were teasing me that I will become your stepson after baby's arrival, and then all this happened today. You know, mom, when I saw that car coming towards you, what I thought? I thought that in this world I love you and dad the most, and you would also love me the most, so the baby will never come between our love. We will play with him and enjoy very much with him. I will also have a small little brother. I was thinking bad about the baby all this while. Mom, can you promise me one thing? The way you love me now, will you still love me the same way after baby's arrival? Please? You smiled with tears and spoke. Can I hug my son first? He leaned and hugged you tightly while you kissed his head. You wiped your tears and spoke after detaching from the hug. Do you know why I hugged you first? Because you told me that you love me. Jeon, you know mom and dad are the people who want only one thing the most. That is their children's love. You know what? My life was just moving with pace like a black and white film, but then a miracle happened and I found you. My life was full with colors. I got the purest happiness of my life, otherwise I was working like a robot 24/7. You made my life beautiful, my son, and I never felt that you are not a part of me. I became your mom, and then my life was fulfilled. There was nothing empty within me. My heart was filled with your and your dad's love. I felt complete with you too. You both have my heart's two pieces. If one of you is missing, my heart is incomplete. You are that much close to me. And what will change with the baby's arrival, huh? Nothing. For me, my first priority is you. The baby will come after you. He will be my second baby. First baby is you, right? I will always love you a lot, my child. I love you too, Mama. You both giggled with tears and you spoke. By the way, Bunny, how do you know the baby will be a boy? He placed his hand on your tummy and spoke. You won't understand, Mom. It is called brother's vibe. He said with swag and you laughed happily because of the way he said that while showing bunny teeth. You were making food in the early morning when you felt arms around your waist and chin on your shoulder and the person snuggled in your neck to sleep more. Today is your graduation, Bunny. Don't be late. You have grown taller than me but still behave like you also. Oof. I'm not your mattress. Go sleep in your room. You looked back at him while he shouted, and you saw Jungkook standing there with your 3-year-old son in his arms. Jungkook smacked Jeon's butt. Stop cringing on my wife. Mom, see, he's always jealous with me. That what is my fault if mom loves me more? He said that to tease Jungkook, and you laughed on their bickering. You also made grabby hands to Jeon. And now you and Jungkook got your own time because these brothers duo is too vibed for each other that they forget the whole world if they are together. Jungkook kept his hand on your shoulder and you both watched your sons happily. Jungkook smiled and said, looking at his both son, Jeon is living his childhood through Yulsu, isn't it? My son never got the happiness from his childhood days, but now he's fulfilling it through Yulsu. And that all was possible only because of you, Ryan. He pecked your lips as softly as possible and the journey of your love continued. That's it for today, guys. This series officially ends here and thanks for watching the video till the end. If you like it, please comment down below and let me know because that really appreciates me to do further works. Thanks for watching, guys.